4 months ago, I told you about the mechanics that can ruin games, but honestly, the industry has only gotten weirder since then. Today, we're looking at the flip side of that coin. We're looking into the stuff that make you go, why isn't this in every game? I'm talking about mechanics that are actually genius. And most importantly, mechanics that actually respect your time. And since I've been playing a lot of Nintendo lately, we're sticking with the classics. Number 5. Mario Kart 8's smart system, smart steering and auto accelerate button. So like, I'll tell you in a bit. Basically something about auto accelerate if you're in a... I don't use smart like auto accelerate. I only play it normally, but smart steering can be annoying as well as helpful, but I don't know. It depends on what type of player you guys are. Anyway, starting at number 5, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Now purists may call this training wheels, but smart steering and auto accelerate are genius. Why? Because they respect the fact that not everyone in the room is a pro. If you're playing with a younger sibling or a friend who doesn't game, these toggles help let them actually play the game instead of driving into walls for 3 minutes. It turns a frustrating experience into a fun one instantly. Number 4. Smash Ultimate's custom rule sets. Number 4 is a godsend in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Custom rule sets. In older games, you had to manually toggle items, time, and stages every single time you turned on the console. Now, you save a competitive rule or a chaos rule once, and you're into the match in 2 clicks. It respects your time by getting you past the menus and into the fight as fast as possible. Number 3. Pokemon's Move to Party system. Number 3 is for the Pokemon fans. Remember the days of having to run all the way back to a Pokemon Center just to swap out one team member? Modern games like Scarlet Violet, Sword or Sword and Shield lets you access your boxes from anywhere. It removes the dead air of traveling back and forth, A to B, B to A, C to B, B to C, and so on and so forth. You spend more time battling and exploring, and less time looking at the map and how to get to the nearest PC or Pokemon Center if you don't have items. But I have to recommend, when I'm going back to number 3, when you're playing and you've already done loads of battles and you've got lots of items and that kind of money, Poké Dollars, I recommend you just to, you know, buy full restores, max potions, hyper potions, revives, max revives, and those kind of things. Not sure about normal potions, but I recommend the more powerful items. So yeah. Special mention. Pokemon's effectiveness indicator. Before we hit the top two, I have to give a special mention to a feature from Pokemon Sun and Moon and the Ultra games. If you've played Pokemon, you know the type chart is a lot to memorize. Fire beats grass, grass beats water, water beats fire, steel beats fairy, and so on and so forth. There's a lot to memorize, but in Gen 7, they added that little yellow text next to your move, like, for example, right next to Dragon Ascent. That literally reads super effective. If you fought that Pokemon before, it's genius. It keeps you into the battle instead of making you look at a wiki page on your phone. It's a literal lifesaver for new players. Number 2. Now, going back to the actual number 2, that one was a special mention. Number 2, Mario Kart's hold a coin strategy. At number 2, a hidden mechanical genius in Mario Kart, the coin item. Most people hate getting a coin from an item box, but the game is actually respecting your defense. If you hold a coin in your first slot, the next box is guaranteed to give you a defensive item, like a shell or a banana. It's a genius way to give players a choice. Use the coin for a tiny speed boost, or hold it to protect your lead. But this only happens if you just almost, so you've got like 9 or like 19 coins, but you need like one more to get to full speed, and that basically. But anyway, the next item is guaranteed to give you a defensive item like a shell or a banana. It's a genius way to give players the choice. Use a coin for a tiny speed boost, or hold it to protect your lead. It rewards smart play without making it complicated. Also, going back to the Mario Kart thing, what I recommend is, if you have a defensive item, like a banana, triple banana, or a shell, like green shell, for example, use the triple banana and then just keep driving, because it will just revolve around you like the triple shells do. So those three bananas or shells, triple shells, will revolve around your cart and your character. And then what happens is, if a CPU player, if you're playing on your own, or your friend who's playing with you is behind you and they shoot a red shell at you, what that does is one of the shells will actually deflect it and block the item, saving you your coins, basically prevents you from losing your coins. But if you get hit, you'll lose 3 coins. Each time you will lose 3 coins. But honestly, it is an absolute lifesaver. Now, going to number 1. Number 1 is Smash Ultimate's KO's Zoom In. And finally, the number 1 genius mechanic, the Smash Ultimate KO Zoom. When you if you land a hit, that's almost certainly going to end the stock. The game slows down, zooms in, and gives you the red and black lightning effect. It's actually cool. It's the actual KO. That's actually cool. It's a cool visual. So that's why I put it on number 1. It's because it's so cool. It's actually sick. This isn't just for style. It's communication. It tells you exactly when the work is done. It respects your focus by giving you a moment of pure satisfaction before the next stock starts. It's the ultimate reward for a well-placed move. It can be, but the thing is, it can be annoying if you're being KO'd by the opponent, especially if you're in a tournament and that kind of thing. But like when you're in your own, you're playing on your Switch and you're at home or your Switch 2, and you're playing against the computer, and you're doing that, and they're doing that KO, it's actually satisfying. It's good. So anyway, it's the ultimate reward for a well-placed move. It's good to be back if you missed the rants or you've actually liked these positive vibes. But let me know in the comments, what's one mechanic in Smash, Pokemon, Mario Kart, or any other game that you've played that you think is a total lifesaver? Drop it below in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. This is Delta's Rage 97 signing off. Peace.